And I have a feeling, in light of the events of this week, there may be a deep desire for prayer support from among many of us today. A couple of weeks ago, I shared with you the very happy and positive news that we had gotten a prayer request from a gentleman in Brazil. And in fact, I read the request to you, and we've been in contact with him. And what I want to also share is we've gotten another request for prayer support from a completely different person in Brazil. So I don't know what's going on between San Diego and Brazil. Maybe I should have been practicing Portuguese instead of Spanish, because I can't even greet in Portuguese. But anyway, that's pretty exciting. And then just this morning, I opened up an email from someone who found our videotapes. Do we still call them that? Or live streams? Whatever it is, the video version of what we do, found us online from Australia. So it's just this wonderful way that through your support, we're able to make these kinds of services available to other people. So it's pretty rewarding. We're going to move into our experience of prayer and meditation together now. So I do ask you to take just a moment to make sure that your cell phones are turned to a silent mode so you're not interrupted, and those around you also are not interrupted. And our meditation practice is always a practice of mindfulness. And as simple as that is, being aware of the inflow and outflow of the breath, it's a powerful practice. Over time, we begin to be able to train the mind to become more quiet and still, and there's all sorts of benefits to that. So we'll practice mindfulness throughout the chanting and throughout the various segments of our meditation time. And if at any time you find that your attention has wandered, just be okay with that. Be grateful that you noticed that it wandered, so that you can do something about it, and you can bring your attention right back to the breath, okay? So go ahead, if you need to, scoot around in your chair. Make sure that you feel nice and comfortable. You do want to sit with your legs uncrossed, your feet flat on the floor, your back nice and straight, and then just let your hands rest in your lap in whatever way feels natural to you. And then go ahead and close your eyes. And as you do, begin the process of redirecting your attention from outside of yourself to the inner. And we'll begin with 3 deep breaths in and 3 full exhalations. And we'll do this just as a way of beginning the process with some cleansing breaths. The first time we do a deep exhalation, a full exhalation, we want to practice the feeling of letting go. And the second time we move into that cycle, we want to practice bringing our awareness right here, this time and this space. And with the third, we want to practice being open and available to Spirit. So go ahead now and take a nice steady breath in. A deeper breath than usual, perhaps, really noticing the air filling your lungs. And then as you let it go, really feel that letting go, releasing. And then another nice deep breath in, really feeling the air filling your lungs. And as you're ready and you release that breath, really notice the releasing of the breath as you practice being right here, right here. And then once again, a deep breath, really feeling the air filling your lungs. And then letting that breath go when you're ready. And experiencing the feeling of opening up. Feeling of being receptive to Spirit. Then let your breathing find its own pace while you still practice being aware of each breath in and aware of each breath out. We'll be blessed with beautiful chanting ancient spiritual teachings and words just washing over us while we continue to practice mindful awareness. Each breath in and each breath out. And so we continue to deepen into this time of stillness and quiet, allowing our awareness to dip below the surface level of the mind, as we continue to be aware of each breath in and each breath out. Experiencing such a state of stillness and quiet. quiet and peace. Taking a moment to allow our awareness, our attention to move to the area of the heart, the center of our chest, and imagining that each breath is moving ever so easily and peacefully through the area of the heart. And as we are aware of the area of the heart, as we continue to practice being mindful, we allow ourselves to experience the feeling of kindness and compassion, as if there is a true tender-heartedness that we're moving into. Each breath in, the breathing in of this kindness and compassion, this tender heart, and each breath out, a blessing of that all around us. And as we continue in this practice, mindfully present, awareness focused in the heart, we choose to send this feeling of tenderness, this feeling of compassion out to every place, every person, every situation where it is so needed. And so we stay in this practice for just a few moments in complete stillness and silence, aware of the breath, aware of the heart, an instrument, a vehicle for kindness, compassion, and tenderness in the silence. And so as you begin to hear the music fill the room again, prepare to bring your meditation to a close, taking a moment to feel grateful for sitting together in stillness and prayer, and just for the opportunity to be with people of like mind and like heart. Perhaps take a nice deep breath in and out, and let go of anything else that would stand in the way of you being fully present to the experience that Spirit would have you have today. And so it is. Amen and amen. All right. So take a moment to make sure that you feel like you're present and back.
Thanks for listening. Sunday services at 9 and 11 a.m. Inclusivity. It's worth the drive. Subscribe to our podcasts and download our free app for instant access to a wealth of spiritual teachings, services, and events.